Hello friends, welcome again. In last lecture we will see the dinitrogen complex, and the first point of that is the nitrogen fixation, in which the atmospheric nitrogen or molecular nitrogen is converted into the useful product which is applicable for the living system or sometime outside of the living system. And these are the two type of nitrogen fixation. First one is in vitro nitrogen fixation and second one is the in vivo nitrogen fixation. First, in vitro nitrogen fixation, the molecular nitrogen is converted into the useful product on the industrial scale, which is outside of the living system. And second one is in vivo nitrogen fixation, in which the nitrogen is converted into the useful product which is applicable for the living system. And these are nothing but the nitrogen bases, amino acid, DNA, etc., which are mostly applicable for the living system. Okay, after that, nitrogen fixation is the carried out by using nitrogenous enzyme. We know that the nitrogen fixing bacteria are present on the roots of leguminous plants, and these bacteria are the rhizobium bacteria. We know that. Okay, so nitrogen fixing bacteria are present on roots of leguminous plant. Okay, these nitrogen fixing bacteria are present on roots of leguminous plants. These bacteria are rhizobium. Rhizobium bacteria. After that, we know that the atmospheric nitrogen, in atmosphere nitrogen is present. When this atmospheric nitrogen is mixed into the soil, that nitrogen is absorbed by the nitrogen fixing bacteria. Atmospheric nitrogen is mixed into soil, then that nitrogen absorbed by nitrogen fixing bacteria. Okay, and when this nitrogen fixing bacteria absorb atmospheric nitrogen which is mixed into the soil, they show the nitrogen fixation by using two type of component called as a nitrogenous enzyme. This bacteria convert atmospheric nitrogen. These bacteria convert atmospheric nitrogen into useful product by using nitrogenous enzyme. Okay, these bacteria which absorb atmospheric nitrogen, when they are mixed into the soil, these bacteria convert that atmospheric or molecular nitrogen into the useful product by using nitrogenous enzyme. And these are These nitrogen enzymes are nitrogenous enzymes are a component 1. Component 1, which is the iron sulfur protein, and second component 2, which is molybdenum iron sulfur protein. Okay, these two nitrogen enzymes are called as component 1, which is iron sulfur protein, and component 2, that is molybdenum iron sulfur protein. By using these two nitrogenous enzymes, component 1 and component 2, this bacteria convert this atmospheric nitrogen into the useful product, and that products are applicable for the living system. Okay, now next, there is a cycle through which this nitrogen or atmospheric nitrogen is converted into useful product, or this component 1 and component 2 undergo a cycle, which is the natural cycle called as nitrogen cycle, or you can say anything, in which these two components undergo cycle and convert that nitrogen into the useful product. Now see that cycle. Iron sulfur protein. This is a simple cycle through which we can magnesium ATP. Magnesium ATP, iron sulfur protein. Oxidized form. Plus 12 phosphate is leaving out. Now component 2. Molybdenum, iron, sulfur, protein, which is oxidized form. Molybdenum, iron, sulfur, protein, oxidized form. Molybdenum, iron, sulfur, protein. This is component 2. So this is a simple cycle. Component 2. Okay. We already said that the atmospheric nitrogen is mixed into the soil, and after mixing in soil, the nitrogen fixing bacteria which is present on the roots of plant absorb that atmospheric nitrogen which is mixed into the soil and convert that nitrogen into the useful product which is useful for the living system, and they convert that atmospheric nitrogen into the useful product by using nitrogenous enzyme, and these nitrogenous enzyme are component 1 and component 2. Component 1 is iron sulfur protein and component 2 is the molybdenum iron sulfur protein. Okay, now in this, the iron first part, second part. Okay, by using these two components, the atmospheric nitrogen which is mixed into the soil, by using nitrogen fixing bacteria, they are converted into the useful product. So this is the first cycle called as component 1. In this, iron sulfur protein which is in oxidized form, by this NADPH is the ultimate electron donor. So the iron sulfur protein which is in oxidized form accept electron from this NADPH and converted into the reduced form. And we know that any atom when accept electron, they are converted into the reduced form. Okay, so iron sulfur protein which is in the oxidized form, when accept electron from NADPH, they converted into the reduced form. After that, the ATP, magnesium ATP, we know that ATP is a energy release agent. They release energy in the living system. So this 12 magnesium ATP is added in the iron sulfur protein, and that iron sulfur protein is converted into the iron sulfur protein 12 magnesium ATP form which is in the reduced form. आलं लक्षात? आणि जेव्हा पण ATP किंवा ADP किंवा AMP जे एनर्जी फॉर्म आहे एखाद्या मॉलिक्यूल मध्ये कंपाउंड मध्ये ऍड होतात तेव्हा ते इलेक्ट्रॉन रिलीज करत राहतात. जेव्हा 12 मॅग्नेशियम ATP आयर्न सल्फर प्रोटीन मध्ये ऍड होतं तेव्हा इलेक्ट्रॉन रिलीज होतात, and this iron sulfur protein which is in the reduced form is converted into the iron sulfur protein 12 magnesium ATP, and again 6 electrons are released. Okay, then it releases 6 electrons. आणि आपल्याला हे पण माहिती आहे की जेव्हा इलेक्ट्रॉन आपण देतो तेव्हा ऑक्सिडेशन होते, that is the oxidized form, and when this 12 magnesium ATP added in the iron sulfur protein which is in the reduced form, again this ATP releases 6 electron and this reduced form is converted into the oxidized form, that is iron sulfur protein 12 magnesium ATP in the oxidized form, and again this 12 magnesium ATP leaving out in the system as 12 magnesium ADP plus 12 phosphate molecule, that is ADP, adenosine diphosphate and phosphate. All these are the form of energy which release energy in the living system, and again we get iron sulfur protein, our original molecule. So the cycle is continuous for component 1. For component 2, this molybdenum iron sulfur protein accept atmospheric nitrogen and converted into the molybdenum iron sulfur protein dinitrogen complex. And this dinitrogen is attached to only the molybdenum, and its oxidized form is converted into the reduced form. Okay, in the component 2, it is oxidized form, and when atmospheric nitrogen is added in the second component, that is molybdenum iron sulfur protein, which is oxidized form, after accepting atmospheric nitrogen, this nitrogen attached to the molybdenum is converted into the reduced form, and again the 6 electrons are released. That 6 electron reacted with these 2 nitrogen, and this 6 hydrogen reacted with nitrogen and converted into the ammonia, which is useful for the product, and again we get the original molecule in the oxidized form, and in this way this cycle is continue, and this cycle is continue for component 1 and component 2, and in this way the atmospheric nitrogen which is mixed into the soil are converted into the useful product, that is the ammonia, by using nitrogenous enzyme called as component 1 and component 2. Okay, so in this way these are the best method for converting atmospheric nitrogen into the ammonia. Okay, so this is the dinitrogen complexes in which we will see nitrogen fixation, their types, and the nitrogenous enzyme which are used to convert atmospheric nitrogen into the useful product for the living system. Okay, thank you so much for watching.